Amazon suspended my account. Here's the step-by-step process I used to get reinstated. Also, if you stay until the end of the video, I'll show you how to create a second Amazon Seller Central account so you can get started and start selling right away. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group. Let's dive in. Alright, so here's the suspension notification that we got. Hello, your Amazon seller account has been permanently deactivated. This is something all sellers love to hear. And then we've got the second one that says, hello, EHP Consulting Group. We reviewed the information and have reactivated your account. We wish you the best. Thanks. Thanks so much, Amazon. You're the best. Here's our account. You can literally see it's reinstated. It's healthy. Everything's good to go. But what a pain. Let's go through it. So first things first, number one, what I did right away is I called Amazon to see what the heck is going on. Like, why did you guys randomly suspend me? Makes no sense when my account's healthy, everything is good to go. So there's a call me now button, right? You can just click here or you can click right here. So one of these buttons should be here if you're a professional seller. Make sure if you are a professional seller, you stay a professional seller. Do not downgrade your account. So let's see if this works and see if it lets you call Amazon. And you can see right now it's letting us call. Now, if it doesn't let you call Amazon or you don't see these buttons, which sometimes Amazon removes it, there's this secret little code. There's two of them that lets you call Amazon if you are a professional seller. So here's the first one. So you're going to type this in literally. So it's sellercentral.amazon.com/cu/contact-us/cmn/ all capitals quality. We're going to type that in. And this is the trick to call Amazon if you don't have access to calling them. But you still have to be a professional seller. So make sure you're a professional seller. Do not downgrade again, or you'll never be able to call them while you're suspended, right? Type in your number, make sure it's the correct hours, and then you can call them. And then we have the second one right here. It's the same exact thing that I just said, but at the end, it has the word safety. And then it's going to take us to a similar, either it's like the same exact page or something similar. But again, this is going to get you in touch with the account health team, and they can tell you exactly what happened and then exactly what you need to do to get this resolved. Once I figured out what happened, pretty much Amazon said that they think I manipulated documents 2 years ago. So it makes no sense at all. They're like, we think 2 years ago you sent us manipulated documents. I was like, what? So now it's time to contact the manufacturer and get a letter that says we've never manipulated documents, right? So that brings me to step number 2, where I actually contacted the manufacturer. You can see Rochelle, she's the OG, and then we've got me right here, and I'm like, yo, I need a letter. Amazon says that either I manipulated documents, you guys did, Amazon must have emailed somebody, and you guys said that yes, this is not real, it's manipulated, right? So somebody messed up my account. That's what I'm assuming. So we got an official letter, and I kind of blanked out some of the items, but pretty much it has their logo at the top, and it says Amazon Authentication Department. The documents are authentic with modifications done by our manufacturer. So someone modified the document, they thought it was fake, but it's not fake, it's actually authentic. Someone messed up, right? But we've got a special letter now, and it was hand signed and all that good stuff. Then it's time to make a really good appeal. So we've got the evidence, right? Number 1, we figured out what happened. Number 2, we've got the evidence we need to get reinstated. And number 3, it's time to write a good ass appeal. Okay, so here is the good ass appeal that I was talking about. Now, this is a long appeal, okay? Because I was just pissed, right? And I was like, we're gonna get this reinstated in the first try, right? Because I'm just mad at Amazon, and usually you never get reinstated the first try. So I did my all, and we did get reinstated the first try. Now, I changed some of the items in this document, but let me zoom in. But pretty much what we did is we're like, I'm asking for I was like, I'm going to ask for an escalation right away because I have legitimate documentation showing my documents were not manipulated. Then we've got on blah blah, the day I was suspended, right? I provided the documents. I'm asking for an escalation. I've been selling on Amazon for over 10 years, right? You guys just randomly suspended me. You didn't even ask. Be like, is this manipulated? They're just like, it's manipulated. Let me just completely suspend this dude who's been selling on Amazon for 10 years. That just shows you how much Amazon cares. Since I was immediately suspended, I couldn't even call them, right? Fortunately, I'm a consultant, so I've got internal contacts, and then I can escalate it, and I've got that special little code to call them. But gosh darn, if I wasn't able to call them, they wouldn't have been, I would have just been like a chicken without a head, just running around figuring out what the heck to do, right? So I did this full explanation, and then I was like, all right, so here's the root cause. This is what happened, right? Our manufacturer, they hired a third-party company to test the product. Then our manufacturer changed the document without telling us, and then the third-party manufacturer thought it was fake, and yada, yada, yada. Pretty much a whole mess happened where the manufacturer like altered the document a little bit, but didn't tell the third-party testing facility. The third-party testing facility got in trouble and said that it was manipulated, and then we had to have a full call. Such a mess, right? Don't manipulate documents, right? So I called them and I'm like, what's going on? We've got that. Then we got a special letter after we figured out what happened. Actions you've taken to resolve this. Pretty much actions we've taken is to never trust anybody. How we're going to make sure it never prevent this issue going forward. Never trust anybody. Okay. So there we go. And then we pretty much double check the documents. So whenever somebody gives you documents, even someone that you trust, you want to double check that they are authentic. So it's like, oh, I have my products third-party tested. Call that third-party testing facility, send it to them, ask for verification that it is legitimate, right? Because Amazon can come back 2 years later and be like, let's just double check just to see. Oh, you spelled the name of your product wrong. Let's suspend them right away. But again, here's the full appeal if you ever got hit with something like this. Also, you can probably use this as a nice little template to see what you need to do to get reinstated, how detailed this is, and unemotional it is. It really sticks right to the facts. Now, after we submitted that appeal, we did get our selling account approved, even though they said it was permanently deactivated. So it went from permanently deactivated to, oh, we wish you the best of luck. I'm like, what is going on? Thanks, Amazon. But anyway, we've got some tips here for you if you've been suspended, because, you know, Amazon is a game. You'll get suspended one day. They'll figure out a way, right? Ensure the appeal is not too long and not too short. So I do recommend to have a maximum of 2 pages. But if we go back to my appeal, it does look longer because it's on a Google Doc and I zoomed in, but it is a little bit shorter if you put it on a Word doc. I'm talking about for a Word doc, right? Provide PDF documents as evidence, right? If I typed a letter like this and I was able to edit the PDF document and I could highlight stuff, that's no bueno. Make sure everything is not editable. So pretty much if you like print it out on a printer and then take a picture of it on your phone and then or scan it, then it's not editable. So that's what you want to be providing to Amazon. I actually did cite Amazon's policies with URL links, so make sure you do that. Called Amazon, I told you a special little trick. Sometimes Amazon doesn't accept the first appeal. Remember that there's actual human reviewing your case. So some people might be like, oh yeah, this looks good, and accept it. Maybe you say a word that they don't like and they deny it. So it could just be one word. Remember, pretend that you're submitting it to a judge as if it's life in jail. That's my recommendation, because, you know, permanently suspended is not fun. Remember, use I and use evidence and examples. I don't recommend using we. Just try to take full blame and say I. That may help. When you go to sleep at night, you want to think I did everything I could in the last appeal. If the judge in court reviewed it, they would completely understand your side of the story and how much effort you put into the appeal, right? If your appeal looks super short and sweet and it doesn't look like there's any effort, put in, like you didn't review Amazon's policies, you didn't call the manufacturer to get an actual letter that says that everything's authentic, then you're not doing it right. You can also talk to an Amazon expert like myself to get help. After you write a good appeal, you can use ChatGPT to make it more concise or unemotional, right? Sometimes appeals can be emotional if you write it yourself, and whoever's reading it can tell you're just completely upset or you're mad at Amazon, and they won't let you back on the platform if they think you're emotional and you're gonna mess up their customers' expectations. So these are some pro tips to help you on Amazon. Now for staying towards the end of the video, of course I'm going to show you how to create a second Amazon Seller Central account. Everybody who is making a significant amount of money should have multiple Amazon accounts, just in case one day you log in and Amazon decides to suspend you with no warning because 2 years ago Amazon thinks you manipulated one word in your document, right? So what you need to do is have a second stealth account. This is a second Amazon account that's not connected to the first one. And I do have a course on our website, so you can go to EHP Consulting Group in the description, go to courses, and then here it is, how to create an Amazon stealth account. I'm not making like any money off of this. You can go to Udemy and see it. So if you go to Udemy right here, you can access the course. If you don't like it, I'm pretty sure you can just contact Udemy and get a refund or whatnot. But here's the course, and it literally gives you step by step how to create a stealth account. And literally this is how we run our businesses. So all of our clients have their own virtual machine, which is hosted on a EC2 platform. And if you don't understand what that means, pretty much I am a cybersecurity major, so I know how to make sure Amazon can't connect. All that fun stuff. So if one client gets suspended, none of the other ones do, or pretty much we have multiple Seller Central accounts. So if ours gets suspended, we've got a second one ready to go. All that fun stuff to make sure you're good to go. So this is the course right here. And then pretty much what the course entails is it's those who have a suspended account and want to sell on Amazon again, or who want to have protection by having multiple accounts not connected to each other. Right? I currently have 4 stealth accounts myself, and we've already made, well, now we're at 7 stealth accounts for our clients. We've been helping a lot more clients create stealth accounts, and none of them have been suspended to this day, right? I do have a free YouTube video, so if you go to YouTube, you can type in how to create a stealth account on Amazon, and I do teach you for free how to do it. But if you don't have an IT background, then you're going to need to take an actual course, and that's where I go in depth and I take a lot of time and energy. Right, so I've got a free video, how to create stealth account on Amazon. Just Google that, you'll see me. And I do have a paid one if you do not have an IT background, but I literally tell you how to do it in this one. Nobody else teaches this. Why am I doing this? Because I got suspended for no reason. Sellers get suspended. Amazon finds something. They're like, you know what? We're just going to suspend you, and they just randomly suspend you. It's just pretty terrible. So I like to have these kind of backup situations, especially if Amazon is your sole income, which it might be. It's not illegal. Yes, obviously it's frowned upon. They don't want you to have stealth accounts, but they're never going to find out if you follow my steps. And I'm here to help clients sell and succeed. If you can't even sell on Amazon, I can't help you sell and succeed. It's like, so this is a win-win. And I don't want to have this completely free because I don't want just random Chinese sellers coming in and learning how to create multiple stealth accounts, or somebody who's not into it. So having a little bit of a pay gate helps. But that's my tip, right? If you don't believe me, just at least check out the free video. Just type in how to create stealth account Amazon on YouTube. You'll see the free video, and then you can get a lot from that. And if you need extra help, you can always go into the actual course or contact us. But that's it for today's video. Leave a comment below on why you got suspended on Amazon. If you learned something new, drop a like, and if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. Also, our #1 service is our full A to Z Amazon account management service. This is where we'll fully manage your inventory, calling Amazon, customer service, advertising, increasing sales, making sure you don't get suspended, and much, much more. If you do get suspended, we're here to help to get you reinstated as quickly as possible. And the benefit of working with us is not only are we going to be calling Amazon for you and solving the issues, but we're going to help you save time, money, and of course, we're going to help you increase your sales with ehpconsultinggroup.com. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, and I'm signing out.